Now, annoyingly, I needed these earlier in the day. So, we're still on the bank holiday weekend. And these clips for the mortar, for the wisteria, have arrived. But it's too late in the day to do anything with them now, unfortunately. And also, this big parcel. Shall we undo it and have a look at it? And that right there is what I've ordered. Keta is a good brand, so I'm hoping it'll last. Managed to get Kenzie's brute force to come and help. I wonder if any of the others will. It's not as easy to click those in as it makes out it is. These ones have now clicked, but those along there. That one's not quite clicked in. Ah, I'll tell you what, stand it up and I'll click your side in. Well, this is pretty simple, I have to say. Once you've got that first bit sorted, the rest of it is pretty self-explanatory and takes no time at all. My stuff's arrived. It is time to try making this door like new. I'm beginning to think it might be something like polishing a turd. The wisteria doesn't look pretty, but it's in a better location and the wires go along there now, so hopefully it'll go that way. We can't get that bit out of the gutter, not without me really climbing up on the ladder, but I'm not going up that far. Anyway, that'll do for now. And the other thing I brought back from my sister's is this old ladder, which I'm going to put plants on, propped up in the corner. That hook's come off, so I need to put another hook up there and sort that out. But yeah, my little corner there is going to have plants on it. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, you lovely lot. It's Tuesday, and before I pick Kenzie up from school, I'm taking the dogs for a walk. I'm not going that way, buddy. Just tried to pull up in the car park, not many spaces, and pulled into a space. But for me to get my van into the space, with this car diagonally next to me, with the woman still sat in the car, get off, Fly. Yeah, I couldn't actually get my sliding door open to get the dogs out of the car because she'd parked on such a wonk that I kept hitting the wing mirror. She didn't move, didn't do anything. I could have knocked on the door and asked her to straighten up her car, but most people would have sussed it out for themselves without having to be asked. Anyway, I better put these glasses on properly because I'm going into the sun. Okay, we're going to go for a walk. I think I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go through my favourite path. It's usually quieter. And hopefully Kenzie will meet us part way round. And then we can go home, and I'm going to pick Ozzy up from school. Tooth-wise, feeling a bit rubbish. Blisters on the inside of my mouth. But I think it's to do with the clove packing that they've used, the wound packing. I think that's why it's the way it is. I think I'm having a bit of a reaction to the clove and everything, because all on that bit, like there's marks all the way down the side of my throat, and I'm pretty certain it's where the clove oil was dripping, because I felt like it was burning me, and they kept saying, you know, he said 20 minutes, got to hold it in your mouth 20 minutes on this packing thing that I had to bite down on. So I did hold it in there for 20 minutes, but every time I swallowed some of it, and whilst I was driving home, I felt like it was burning me. So I think that's what it is. I think I've had a reaction to that. Oh my God, this just gets more beautiful and more beautiful. This is my favourite path I was telling you about, and I've shown you in the past. All the leaves are coming on the trees, and all the cow parsley smells, just a really strong smell of cow parsley. It's lovely. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, I'll turn the camera around, take you for a little bit of a walk with me. It's amazing just how a couple of weeks, I've not been here for 2 weeks, and it's changed so much in that time. Everything's just grown so much. Huge growth spurts. Should we go to the lookout and see what's going on with the reed bed down below? Oh, someone's left rubbish here. Yep, there's lots of big tall grasses down there. A lot more leaves on the trees. A lot more foliage in general, in fact. Do you know what I'm going to do, actually? This bag has got rubbish in it, but I'm not near a bin, so I'm going to hang it on there so it doesn't, at least doesn't blow away. And then maybe someone who has more free hands, because I'm kind of carrying keys and poo bags and dogs and phone, what have you. Maybe somebody else will be able to take it to a bin. Okay, I really think the dogs like this walk. They always seem so happy exploring. Go on then. Good boys. Well done. We are taking Link to the vets this week to potentially get him some anti-anxiety medication, because his fear of people and cars and what have you has not improved at all. In fact, it seems to be going the other way, and we're going on holiday in June. It's a bit swampy. Come on, out of there. I don't really want you. Come on. Don't want you covered in mud. I'll get back in my car on my camp bed. Come on. Boop, boop. Yeah, so we're going to talk to the vets this week about starting some medication, just to see if we can take the edge off. And then the training that we're doing with him will hopefully have more of an effect, because when he's in such a heightened state of fear, you know, he won't take treats, his brain turns off, he just spins on the spot with his lead, and he you know, you can't teach him anything at that point because his brain's just completely turned off. So maybe now is a good time to share my new business venture with you. I know you'll be going, oh, more things to do with it? But I'm basically consolidating and future-proofing. We all know that with the fibro and getting older, there's only so much physical stuff I can continue to do. And with that in mind, when Emma and Rob say they don't need me anymore and the kids are older and everything else, the reality is I would have to pick up an awful lot of dog walks every day to make up the difference in my income. All weather, every day, no rest. And it would put a lot of pressure on my body. And with the menopause and everything else, I just don't think that's a good idea. I think I need to think realistically about something that can be done from home, can be done remotely, could do if I was house sitting, could do if I was traveling. So I've been thinking about the other skills that people have told me I have, that I have picked up over many, many years. And one of the thought processes was that, and it's something I've considered in the past, I become an early years consultant, or send support for families with neurodiverse kids, with kids with special educational needs. But I feel like I've kind of come out of that area of my life now. For the most part, I'm not in early years, and it changes so quickly that I think if you're not in it, it's hard to follow it and keep current. And to see, you know, you're not living it, you're not seeing the changes and the difficulties that are being faced by professionals in the job. And I feel like I lived, breathed, bought the t-shirt, which would make me very skilled and knowledgeable in the area because of raising 2 boys with autism. But that was then, and this is now. And I'm not saying that won't be part of what I do. I do have that skill set and that knowledge. But I've decided to go on a slightly different approach, and I'm now looking at being a coach, a life coach. I have a lot of experience in setting up small businesses, as in my childminding for 20 years and my pet sitting. The Reiki side of things is all going to be part of the pet sitting things that I offer. And oh, I think I can see Kenzie walking down to see me. Is that Kenzie? It might not be Kenzie actually. It's just somebody in a blue jumper. If I stop talking, you'll know why. So yeah, I have this, I've always had an ability to help people and help people talk through issues without telling them what they need to do, without telling them what I think they should be doing, but helping them come to these decisions for themselves, asking questions, chatting, that kind of thing. Anyway, this guy's getting closer, so I'll come back to it in a minute. What I hadn't seen was there was a lady walking the dog behind me. Anyway, where was I? Yeah. So, my thoughts are, I want to support women in the workplace through menopause. I want to talk to businesses, managers, that sort of thing, about how they can make some simple changes to the workday to support their very knowledgeable, very experienced women in their workplace, because you don't want to lose that sort of expertise when, you know, women reach menopause. And women going through the menopause is the fastest growing demographic in the workplace at the moment. It's just the way it is. People are retiring later, more women are in the workforce, and as a result, because we all know, women go through the menopause. So yeah, there's that. There's also, I want to help people set up their own small businesses. I want to help people find creativity again, find passions for things, empty nesters to find their passions that they had before their kids were kids, and, you know, they became a parent and started focusing on all the things that us parents focus on, and kind of forget what makes us tick. That's what I want to do. I want to help people find their passions for things again, and so I'm going to try and make a business of it. I've been studying, and hopefully I can find a way of promoting this and finding clients and make a business of it. So if anyone wants some life coaching, here I am. In all seriousness, if anybody does want some life coaching and feels I'm the person that could help them, there will be an email address for the business in the description box, and you absolutely can contact me and we can organise a 30-minute free consultation. And if it's something you feel I can help you with, we can move forward. I don't do counselling, not a counsellor, that's Emma's department. I'm not trained in that department. Mental health is not something I'm qualified to deal with, but getting you unstuck definitely is. Where is he? Go find him. There he is. There he is. Ooh, so excited.